I'm just gonna say, just get a Steam Deck. I love it with all my heart, and I'm gonna tell you why. All the things that I love about it, and two things that are a bit inconvenient for me specifically, and also generally, I suppose. Um, so yeah, let's get into this Steam Deck review. So first of all, I'm gonna point out something that I had to figure out how to um, do it in the way that works for me. So, in my first impressions video of the Steam Deck, I mentioned that it's really big and that I have small hands, and I was worried that that it would be too big or too heavy to hold it for me. And it's certainly not too big, as in, yeah, I can hold it comfortably, but I did notice that I cannot play holding the whole weight of the Steam Deck at all. For me, it doesn't work. I don't have the strength in my arms and my hands. Um, Also because my hands are usually already tired from work because I use them heavily. At work, I'm a violinist, so I play the violin. I practice a lot. I play at gigs, concerts, and I teach. So I'm constantly playing, and so my hands are all tired. They're just generally tired. And then, when I do a break or at home after work or uni or whatever, it's not ideal for me to keep, straining my hands. But it's no problem at all. So don't worry. If you have the same or a similar problem or this worry, especially if you also have like more, I don't know, I guess delicate hands or um, because if you put your like if you can rest your Steam Deck somewhere like on your desk or on your lap, or like when you're on the couch or in the bed, if you can rest it on a cushion that sits on your legs, then it's super comfortable to hold, and you're not carrying any weight. You're just slipping your hands around it and you can comfortably play without straining your hands. Um, and this actually ties into another thing that has changed my life. Actually, I can really say that because instead of when I make a break, instead of doom scrolling on Instagram or on YouTube, I play a beautiful game on my Steam Deck, and it's such a different experience and a different kind of break and rest also. It's a quality rest and not just a mindless rest, you know? And it has improved my life. I can really say that. So when I make a break during practice or when we have a break at a gig, I don't know, before a concert or something, I have my Steam Deck. It's right there in my bag. I can start it so fast to just switch this little orange button here and it just continues my game where I last um you know put put it off, and it's amazing. It's really amazing. I've been almost no more at all on Instagram or any other app that just drains me or wastes my time. And so in this way, I'm already like just so grateful to have this device. And it actually makes me so like excited for the future and like all the places where I will make experience with my Steam Deck. Like, it may sound stupid, like I'm talking about a person, I'm looking forward to make memories with you, that kind of thing. But it's exactly like that. I'm not gonna lie, because it's a portable PC, and I can literally take it with me anywhere I want to, and it can accompany me anywhere, and it will. Like, I will be traveling a lot for concerts in March next year. I will have a Japan tour with an orchestra, and I will be playing my Steam Deck, in the hotels or whatever, in the breaks, and it's going to be so fucking nice. Just, uh, it enriches your life, guys. This is very true, and I it's just, even just when I look at my Steam Deck, it just sparks joy. It just evokes love. But yeah, I'm not exaggerating, guys. This is like just, I love it so much. And as I also already said in my first impressions video, it's all black, and I love things that are just all black. I don't know. I love black as a color, and the fact that it doesn't scream, it's not like, I don't know, with like blinking neon colors, or like, it's very simple, modest, retro looking, classy, all black, and I can't get enough of it. So I do have to show you the case, because the case is bulky. This is the case that it comes with, and it's huge. It's huge. I'm not gonna lie. So, if you take this with you in your bag, you have to be aware that it's gonna take up a lot of space. So, you can't just carry a small bag with you, as maybe with some other handhelds. This is, yeah, a big thing, and as long as you don't mind giving it that space in your backpack and carrying that extra weight, then there's no problem. For me, it's not a problem because recently I just upgraded my backpack to a bigger one, and it's no problem at all. I can still pack my lunchbox, or and my how do you call this, like the thing where you can drink from. Sorry, English is not my first language, and many other things in my bag. But it works. So if you have a bigger bag, then there's nothing to worry about. Yeah. So I want to also say that I do have the OLED version, and it's beautiful, guys. The colors, the 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 depth of the colors, the blacks, all the, like, it just, it's so good. And I played a bit of Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, which is a Japanese horror game. And as you can imagine, it has darker colors, you know, more blacks, and more, a lot of shades, and it's beautiful. It's a treat for the eyes and the soul. It's just amazing. And my eyes don't get as tired as when I like doom scroll on Instagram or whatever. It's a different experience. And so, if you're thinking about where to get the, what is it called, LCD version or the OLED version, I would strongly recommend the OLED version. I think it's totally worth the extra money, because you are treated with so much beauty that it's totally worth it. Now, the inbuilt speakers are great in my opinion. When I um, play on my Steam Deck at home, I don't even use my headphones um, with it. I just play with the normal inbuilt speakers of it, and it's very immersive, very clear and crisp sounding. And so I also appreciate that very, very much. And yeah, this should also be something to be mentioned that the speakers are really good in my opinion. Now, I do also want to say something about Steam OS. It is very intuitive, even for someone like me who has um this is gonna be a confession now, but who has only played World of Warcraft for all her life. Like I only played um World of Warcraft, and so I was not familiar with Steam and how it works, and yeah, but it is so easy to navigate. It is so intuitive, and everything is so clear. So even if you're not experienced with gaming, um, you will have no issues at all. The only thing I will say though is that I've um, took a lot of time to figure out how to save screen recordings that you do on the deck, how you save those recordings of your gameplay so that you can maybe use it for, I don't know, just as a video to upload somewhere or whatever. Um, so I am just gonna say this as a tip in this video as well. And so you will have to go in desktop mode on your deck and just go into your Steam account from your desktop from the desktop mode, and you can save your screen recording from there. It didn't work for me in gaming mode. For some reason, it doesn't let you save long recordings in that gaming mode, so you have to go in desktop mode and save it there. And then from there you can transfer it somewhere, I don't know, on your SDD card or something. And from there you can transfer it to your PC or whatever. So that was the only unintuitive thing that I discovered so far that really yeah, drove me a bit mad, to be honest. And I also didn't find any videos on this, so I don't know why. Maybe it's obvious for people, but it didn't. I don't know. It didn't click to me, so I thought I will mention this as well. So maybe I saved you a lot of time. Alright, now on battery life. It does go down fast, I must say. I am constantly charging my deck. So, yes, the battery life is not the best. But I also have to say that, you know, as fast as it goes down, the as fast it also recharges. So it charges pretty fast. So that's, I guess it makes sense too. But yes, this is something you will have to be aware of, that if you wanna take it with you and play it for a longer period of time, maybe for, I don't know, longer trips, like if you go somewhere by airplane, you might wanna, yeah, be prepared with the charging cable. So the last thing I'm going to say is that if you are someone who likes freedom, then the Steam Deck is for you. For me, freedom is the most important thing. I want to just be free in every way, and the Steam Deck is just makes me feel so free to just play my favorite games wherever I want. I am not bound to my desk or my computer for gaming anymore. I can literally go in the forest and play my favorite games because you can play them offline, because they are on your Steam Deck. You don't need internet to play, and it's just amazing. It gives me so much joy and the feeling of freedom, and so I love it so fucking much. Um, so I absolutely do not regret getting a Steam Deck. This was one of the best purchases I have ever made um, in my life, to be honest. Because there are many other things I bought that then I regretted or I um, didn't end up like using them anymore. But the Steam Deck is gonna stay with me for many years until maybe a Steam Deck 2 is going to be released. But as we see from Valve, it's probably gonna take a couple more years. Um, and yeah, so I think it's definitely also not too late to get a Steam Deck in that regard, since we live here and now, and we don't know if we're still going to be here in a few years when the Steam Deck 2 is gonna be out. So why not, enjoy what we have already here, and it's already an amazing device. And yes, just get a Steam Deck. So I hope this review was helpful to you in um, making a decision whether to get the Steam Deck or not. And yeah, I have some Let's Plays on my channel. If you're curious, you can check them out. There are gonna be a lot more coming. I'm very into horror games, so if you like, the dark, I think my channel is right for you. And yeah, thanks for watching.